so today I'm going to show you guys how I clean my scalp without having to wash my hair. The reason that I even do this is because when I have like this, like braids in, the second I get the entire braid wet, like where my hair is, it frizzes out and it looks horrible. So regardless of if I've had my hair braided for a week, once I wet it, it looks like it's been braided for 4 months. It looks disgusting, and I have to take it out once it gets to that point. So this is actually the first time that I've ever done this, but it made sense to me. And so I'm gonna do this using 3 things. I have this container filled with warm water, a little bathing towel or cloth that I'm gonna be using to scrub my scalp, and then I have my choice of shampoo, which is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Strengthen and Restore shampoo. And I'm just going to put a little bit of the shampoo into the water, switch the towel around in the water, and really rub my scalp. Okay, so let me tell you guys why I think this is important for anybody to do really, but for me in particular, as you guys, my scalp is really itchy after 3 weeks. I sweat a lot in general, like I sweat a lot, but I sweat a lot in my hair. My head is always the first place to be saturated with sweat, and when I leave that sweat on my scalp for too long, it gets really itchy and it starts to literally feel like a burn. Like my scalp starts burning when I leave like sweat and dirt and stuff on my head for too long, which is why I have to shampoo every week. Protective styles like braids in particular or twists offer a lot of room to just be really lazy with your hair, and I know that's not the best thing, but I feel like once you still take care of your scalp and the ends of your hair, then you should be completely fine. Okay, so on to the cleaning. I'm going to do, because like I said, this is the first time I've ever used this method to clean my hair, my scalp I mean. I'm gonna just split my hair down in half, and I'm gonna put 1/2 up and out of the way and just start working with 1/2 at a time. So I'm gonna start on this side, but first I'm going to add a few drops of my shampoo into my water. I don't want to have fully sudsy water, because then if your water is really sudsy, then your scalp is going to be really sudsy, and you're going to have to find a way to rinse all of that soapy shampoo suds out, and that usually entails putting water, like letting water run through your scalp, and that would defeat the whole purpose of using this method to clean your scalp, because you don't want to wet the whole strand of the hair. I'm going to show you guys how I judge whether it has enough shampoo in it. You can see these bubbles here. I mix the shampoo like this. The first time when it didn't have enough shampoo in the water, these bubbles were not staying like how they are. The bubbles were just coming up and then popping right away. So this is how I know that I have enough shampoo in the water, where the bubbles set on it without popping right away. If you have too much shampoo in the water, then you would have too much bubbles. I just have a nice small amount of bubbles, which suggests that there's a nice small amount of shampoo in the water. It's not going to overly saturate my scalp. So now I'm just going to take a corner of my towel. I just want to use a corner at a time. I'm going to dip the corner into the water, and then I'm going to come up close so you guys can see, I guess, my method of rubbing and cleansing my scalp. So this is obviously my scalp, and so the only thing I'm going to do is pull this hair tight so that the roots stretch, and then I'm going to take my towel and I'm going to use my finger to apply pressure to it, and I'm just going to go in the part and rub back and forth. I can go straight down my middle part if I want to, or I could just choose to stay working in this little small section of space. I think I'm just going to go straight down the middle part the first time. And like I said, I'm going to really be rubbing my scalp, because I really want to get rid of as much of the sweat and dirt and old oils as I possibly can on my scalp. So just gonna really rub along the part. Once I feel like that part of my part is clean enough, then I will just part out another section and find another section on my towel. So I'm not rubbing each section with the same section on the towel. I'm just switching sections on the towel as I go as well, and then once again rubbing straight down the part. With this second part though, I'm going to lift up the first section and go between the braids as well. I'm just making sure that I've cleaned out everything, making sure that this front braid too is really clean, because that's where I put my edge control and like my gels and stuff. So I want to make sure that I get as much of that edge controlling gel out of the front of this braid as possible. And that is basically what I do. So this entire first row is clean. So now I'm just going to rinse off this corner of the towel that I've used already, and I'm just going to keep moving throughout my scalp. And then once I'm done, I let my scalp dry fully, and then I'm going to oil it so that it's moisturized and clean. That's what your girls say. I don't want none of this drama. Not from you. So why you gotta care what people say about me? Okay, so now that I am done cleaning my scalp, it's clean, and I can tell that it's clean because I would say like 97% of the itch is gone. There are still a few patches that I have to like go over one more time just to make sure that they're fully clean, to get rid of the itchy feeling. But the burning like sensation that was happening in this area is completely gone from all of the accumulated sweat and like old oil and edge control. That's completely gone. So after I air dry my hair, maybe in a fan just so some cool air could move across my scalp, I will either use a mix of jojoba oil and castor oil to oil my scalp, or I will use a Ayurvedic hair oil. So yeah, the only thing left for me to do now is air dry my hair and then oil my scalp. So yeah guys, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you have any other video ideas that you guys want to see, please leave down in the description box below. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.